The night of the Pretender.
Oh, it's the night after the Great Balls of Fire pay-per-view.
And we want to quickly forget that pay-per-view ever existed.
That's right, folks. It's Raw, the 10th of July. And we started this one with a big man.
Big ass.
The man you can't teach.
And he got in the ring and he said, "How you doing?"
Oh, that was low.
Alright. Put the knife in the back whilst the man was down. Said he kicked Enzo's ass all over the ring.
And no one could look him in the eye.
And then he was confronted by another big man.
Oh, Saggington Bear. No, we're talking about the Big Show.
Yeah, and he basically told Big Cass to shut his mouth.
There was a little bit of a fight here. A little bit of preview of things to come.
The fight of the immortal objects. Even though we've had that about 10 times already with different people.
We got...
Does anyone ever remember Matt Morgan versus Big Show?
I tried to forget Matt Morgan versus the Big Show. It was so bad.
Alright. Could be worse, could bring up Nathan Jones.
Oh, the Colossus of Bog Roll.
Yeah, anyway, moving on from that. We had our first match of the night. We had the Demon King Finn Balor versus the Drifter.
Yeah.
Elias Sampson. So apparently them two are in a feud.
It didn't show.
No.
Because this match was very quick. And, well, to be fair, Samson got his ass kicked.
And we got to see Sam's favourite finisher, the coup de grace.
It's a terrible finisher. It's basically just 2 feet to the stomach.
Yeah. And then, moving on, we had a couple of nerds in the ring. We had the Hardys
Yes, addressing the loss last night.
in the historic first ever tag team Iron Man match. And they couldn't help but tease the hell out of us over what's coming shortly. Jeff said maybe we should just render ourselves obsolete.
Ooh, yeah. And Matt said we're a little banged up, a little broken.
And then they were interrupted by the Good Brothers,
Yeah,
Gallows and Anderson.
they were not happy.
No, said, look, nobody's been talking about you guys being over the hill and the old Hardys. That was us who said it all. And you nerds need to get out the ring and practice your magic somewhere else, because they're the magic killers.
They are. And they've turned into a match.
Yeah. And we got to see our favourite tag team move.
Yes.
The Boot of Doom.
Poor Matt, he always takes the boot of doom.
Yeah. Unfortunately, this wasn't to end well for the Hardys.
No, it was not.
I think was it Jeff got taken out?
Yes.
And then Matt got hit with the Magic Killer.
And that was it. But it wasn't over, because this brought out the Revival.
They're back.
Right.
Even though technically they were on telly a few weeks ago when they were trying to clear up the whole mess of who attacked Enzo.
Well, apparently, one of them's been injured, but they've been on Raw every single week since the injury. It's good booking, I guess.
So yeah, and then weirdly we had a awards ceremony next. The Mizzies.
The Mizzies. Really? Well, I'd love to give this a glowing review, but it was
Rubbish.
just basically more of the Miz's annoying boasting.
And he had his Mizanites with him.
The Miz Taraj.
Miz Taraj. Oh.
the Goon Squad.
2/3 of the social outcasts.
Ooh. They don't like to be reminded of that.
And then this was quickly interrupted by Seth Rollins.
Yeah.
For no reason whatsoever. I think like Miz made a reference to Seth or something, and that was it. And then it became a 3-on-1, and then Dean Ambrose came out with a chair,
Yeah.
smashed the Miz over the back with it about 4 or 5 times,
Yeah.
and that was it.
Then there was this backstage thing of Dean saying, "Oh, I don't trust you, man."
Get out of here. We ain't having a reunion.
No, I came out there to deal with Miz. You were just in the way.
So, yeah. So that was that.
And on to another match.
And it was a tag team match, player. But it was a women's tag team match.
Right.
We had Sasha and Bailey against Alexa Bliss and Nia Jax.
Pretty much the same match that was last week.
Yeah, I was going to say, this seems to almost become like a fortnightly thing or something. Oh,
Yeah.
screw it, just put everyone in tag match. Fine. So yeah, this time round, Sasha and Bailey ended up picking up the upper hand on this one, thanks to Nia Jax missing a charge at the barrier.
Yes, I'm pretty sure it was Bailey that picked up the pinfall with a roll-up.
Yep, on the champion, Alexa Bliss.
Surprising. Maybe it might be a triple threat.
Yeah. And then we had another hot, heated grudge match.
Right.
Goldust versus R-Truth. No one cares about this match. Goldust won.
Yeah. It was. Yeah.
And I don't think we did have another Shattered Dreams production.
Well, I wasn't paying attention if we did.
So yeah. And then, moving on to much more interesting stuff. The Universal Champion was in the ring
I don't believe it.
with his advocate, Paul Heyman.
Paul.
And Kurt was in the ring as well. He was trying to get things sorted with SummerSlam coming up in, I think it's roughly 6 or 7 weeks' time.
End of August.
Yeah. And yeah, that's where things start to go downhill. Because Brock nicked the mic off of Paul.
Oh, God.
Because Roman come out, started demanding stuff and saying, I'm having the next shot at you. And Brock, in the only way Brock can do, says, you don't deserve shit, boy.
Even Paul had his head in his hands. He was like, oh, God.
Yeah, and then if you thought things couldn't get any more heated, Samoa Joe then made an appearance and said, no, I was this close to beating you last night. I'm beating you this time. Things got very heated between Joe and Roman. And Kurt Angle stepped in and said, right, this is what we're going to do. Next week, you and him, winner faces Brock at SummerSlam.
I can see this ended in shenanigans.
Maybe we'll have an appearance from Brock!
Yep. He's going to say, still not done.
He's not done with you yet, Roman.
Nope, still not. And before anything we could kick off, Kurt said, if you two break out in fist, I'm cancelling the match.
Oh, no.
There won't be a match. So everything quickly got broken up.
Yeah. And then we moved on to some cruiserweight action.
Oh,
And we had a bunch of pretenders in the ring.
Akira Tozawa.
And Cedric Alexander teaming up to face against the king of the cruiserweights, Neville, and the plastic Scotsman, Noam Dar.
Yeah, this was an okay match, I guess.
Problem is we pay way too much attention to Neville rather than anyone else.
It's true. And it came down to Neville and Tozawa.
And the tables reversed this time.
Yes, in pretty much the exact same spot that happened at the pay-per-view.
Neville got low blowed on the top rope.
Mm-hmm. And Tozawa kicked the top rope.
But this time, he done a senton dive onto Neville and picking up the victory.
And on to the main event.
We had a rematch from last night. Bray Wyatt versus Seth Rollins.
And this was as good as the match last night.
Yeah, I enjoyed it.
But if you were paying attention to the pay-per-view, Bray worked on Seth's eye, and it came into effect again. Pretty much the same outcome.
Yeah. Rake of the eyes, that caused a huge distraction. And then Bray hit a rather nasty looking Sister Abigail.
It's like he flipped.
And then that was it. 1, 2, 3.
And then to end the evening, Corey Graves got a message and he went backstage.
And he informed Kurt that the secret's coming out next week.
What is the secret?
Well, let's just hope it isn't their secret partner.
I've heard many rumours. I've heard that it might be Dixie Carter.
I've even heard a horrible rumour that could be linked to this, that Bailey's going to be in a relationship angle with a WWE legend, and somehow Corey's involved in it as well. So
it's terrible.
I'm hoping to hell this isn't it. But yeah, we shall have to wait and see next week and see who's the pretenders next week.
Who's going down next week? Right, I don't know about wrap this one up. Short and sweet this week.
Yeah, wasn't an amazing Raw.
From your hosts, the master of the brain damage,
Martin,
and the one and only Sam H. We will see all you pretenders next week. Oi, oi! And we're out.